The son of a sharecropper and the grandson of slaves, Jesse Owens was born James Cleveland Owens on September 12th, 1913, in Oakville, Alabama. A frail child, Owens was often sick from his battles with chronic bronchial congestion and pneumonia. Still, he was expected to work, and at the young age of 7, he was picking up to 100 pounds of cotton per day to help his family put food on its table. At the age of 9, Owens moved with his family to Cleveland, Ohio, where the young J.C. discovered a world far different than the slower southern life he'd known. School provided to be one of the bigger changes. Gone was the one-room schoolhouse he'd attended in Alabama, replaced by a bigger setting with stricter teachers. Here, Owens earned a nickname that would stick with him for the rest of his life. One of his instructors, unable to decipher his thick southern accent, believed that the young athlete said his name was Jesse, when in fact he had said J.C. This is the school that Jesse Owens went to. Obviously, these are not images from the 1930s, because no one cared. But at East Technical High School, Owens quickly made a name for himself as a nationally recognized sprinter, setting records in the 100 and 200-yard dashes, as well as the long jump. After graduating, Owens enrolled at the Ohio State University, where he continued to flourish as an athlete. Jesse Owens is famous for running, but what you don't know is he also participated in the long jump. On his first attempt at the jump, he exceeded the expectations of the crowd and of Hitler. The crowd did not like this, and neither did the white officials, so they moved his starting place backwards a bit to ensure a safe and fair jump. The competition, Germany, here, on his first try, matched the exact length of Jesse Owens' jump. Of course, this made the Germans quite happy, and they erupted. And despite having his marker back a couple feet, Jesse Owens then broke the world record and beat Long, the German competition, on his second jump. Long was the first to congratulate Jesse Owens, and this obviously made Hitler very unpleased. Hitler was infuriated by this, and even called for a re-jump, which was declined by all the officials, as he had won fair and square. Jesse Owens won the gold medal and could now return home, with the American flag raised high. While Owens helped the United States triumph at the Games, his return home was not met with the kind of fanfare one might expect. President Franklin D. Roosevelt failed to meet with Owens and congratulate him, as was typical for champions. The athlete wouldn't be properly recognized until 1976, when President Gerald Ford awarded him the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The mild-mannered Owens seemed not the least bit surprised by his home country's hypocrisy. He says, "When I came back to my native country, after all the stories about Hitler, I couldn't ride in the front of the bus. I had to go to the back door. I couldn't live where I wanted, and I wasn't invited to shake hands with Hitler, but I wasn't invited to the White House to shake hands with the president either." Following the 1936 Olympic Games, Owens retired from amateur athletics and started to earn money for his physical talents. He raced against cars, horses, and for a time played with the Harlem Globetrotters. Owens eventually found his calling in public relations and marketing, setting up a business for himself in Chicago, Illinois, and traveling frequently around the country to speak at conventions and other business gatherings. Sadly, Jesse Owens, who smoked a pack of cigarettes per day for a good deal of his life, died of lung cancer in Tucson, Arizona on March 31st, 1980.